for our video recording purposes of the demonstration, we will be working with our hoods raised all the way just so that the reflection of the glass doesn't interfere with our recording. So please note that this is not the correct way to be working in the hood, but we have the hood sashes raised only so that the glass reflection does not interfere with our recording. Today's experiment is column chromatographic separation of a mixture of ferrocene and acetylferrocene. Before we do anything, what we are going to do is prepare the sample and then we will come to the rest of the experiment. How do we prepare the sample? You want to weigh about 0.15 gram of the mixture of ferrocene and acetylferrocene using an analytical balance and note down the exact weight to the 4th decimal place. This does not have to be exactly 0.1500. It could be anywhere between 0.14 and 0.16, but you must note down the exact weight to the 4th decimal place. I have weighed about 0.15 gram and I have noted the exact weight of this compound. Once having weighed the amount of the mixture, what we want to do is dissolve this compound in methylene chloride. You want to add 1 milliliter of methylene chloride. Notice that there is a plastic dropper attached to to the bottle. Here there is a mark on this dropper that indicates the 1 ml mark. So you do not have to use a measuring cylinder to measure the amount of methylene chloride. And again, do not be too concerned if you have a drop more or less of methylene chloride. So let us add methylene chloride. Please make sure that you do not let the tip of this pipette touch the sample. If it touches, you should discard this pipette because we do not want this contamination to get into our solvent container here. Gently swirl the mixture. You notice that all of the solid dissolved, giving us a reddish brown solution. So we are going to spot this mixture. Take a capillary. Remember, you want the origin to be about 3/4 of a centimeter from the baseline. Touch the sample. Touch it again if you don't see it well. And if you think you didn't get enough sample and if you think it clogged at the end of the capillary, if you want to break a tiny bit of the capillary, that is fine, but keep it safe. This piece of glass, you can throw it in the broken glass container later. So take some more sample and quickly before it dries, apply. Okay. Notice that I have the spot of the original mixture on the TLC plate. Later on, we are going to add to this, as I mentioned before, standard ferrocene, standard acetylferrocene and ferrocene and acetoferrocene that we will separate from this mixture. For the time being, we want to keep this TLC plate safe and away from everything that we have here. So take the TLC plate and keep it safe someplace else.